Watching Epic on the big screen was a mind-blowing experience, and I just had to go and see it again. So this is my second time around. It is definitely worth another watch. Join me as I give you some further thoughts and feelings on this simply amazing concert movie. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope all of you are doing well, and I truly hope you are going out to support Epic. Go and see it in the cinema as many times as you can. Grab your friends, grab your family, and soak up this important slice of musical history. Now, I just got back from the cinema. I've seen it a second time now. And what can I say? It was just amazing all over again. This is a movie that just keeps getting better and better. I just think it's one of those amazing concert movies that you will get a bit of a different experience from every time you watch it. You can sort of studiously hone in on different aspects with each viewing and try to get more and more. And I think that's what I did second time around. Instead of just going with the flow for 95 minutes, I walked into it this time knowing what I wanted to study, knowing what I wanted to take a closer look at and see how it was handled. And I did walk away from it a second time with some different feelings. Now, before I proceed and tell you how I felt about my second viewing, I'll just set the stage for you. The first time I saw it, I took my elderly parents along, and they thoroughly enjoyed it from start to finish. They were riveted, as was I. But this second time, I wanted to really have an intimate experience with my wife. So the two of us went along, and we went to a morning session, and it wasn't overcrowded at all. There was actually only 8 people in the theatre. So there was 6 others plus us, and it really did feel like Elvis was singing to us. Yes, it's nice to see a movie that's epic like this with a big crowd, but focusing on it in a smaller setting can be beautiful as well. And my wife's an Elvis fan, and she loved it. She was almost speechless. But she did say a couple of things throughout the screening, and one of them brought a smile to my face, and she said, "Wow, he's so slim." And that's what people forget, is that when he started in Vegas, he was so fit, slim, and ready for action. He really had that athletic look. He was in his prime, and he just fit that jumpsuit perfectly. And this movie presents Elvis in such tip-top shape. So we never get caught up in the moment there with that self-parody of a larger Elvis. That is never shown to us, and all notions of that have vanished when we watch this new film. And I think that's what hit my wife. She was almost like a deer in the headlights for a moment there. It was just like, wow, look at how slim he is, because sometimes people forget about his image on stage. There was about 3 different incarnations of it, and the one that we see here is the best. This is top of the game Elvis. He is just magic. So it is really amazingly executed, and watching it for a second time was just as good, if not better. It really got me at times. I found it very moving. It's very emotional. It's very intense. There really has never been another performer like Elvis. I'm just so happy that people in 2026 have the opportunity to go out there and experience this music history in a pristine form. What he managed to achieve at the start of his Vegas tenure was explosive. He had the rhinestones, he had the white jumpsuit, you know, the collar, the big collar. And those moves and those vocals were just unprecedented. And my second viewing was just as strong, if not more powerful than my first viewing. So if you've seen it once, maybe you need to see it twice. Epic is where it's at. So my wife and I had a fantastic time. She also loved the movie, and she's going to tell as many people as she can about it. She's going to pass the message on to her side of the family and get them to go out and support it as well. I think if you're an Elvis fan, this is just something that has to be seen. And yeah, the vibe that I got coming out of the theatre, when I looked around, there was only 8 of us, and 2 of those people, there was a gentleman, a disabled guy in a wheelchair, and there was a carer with him, and they were 2 out of the 8, and you could actually see the joy on this gentleman's face. I walked past him in the foyer, and it was pure euphoria. And his helper, the young guy that was helping him, he'd probably never seen Elvis before, and it seemed to me that he was grinning from ear to ear. So when I went in, I actually had a coffee with me, and when I walked out, I didn't need any more caffeine, because this movie's one of those things that you could describe as almost putting you on a natural high. That's how intense, impactful and beautiful it is. And I walked out of the theatre second time round just feeling a level of elation, and I was really moved by it, and I may even go again. So I can't wait to get the Blu-ray. I can't wait to watch it at home. But seeing it in the theatre is a surreal experience. It is one of a kind and epic, must be seen on the biggest screen possible. So that's it for me. I've seen it twice now, loved it just as much again, even more. So share your thoughts on Epic, Elvis Presley in concert, and I will read all of your comments. I'm happy to reply, and let's just spread the word and get more people to the cinema. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you all again very soon.